Good morning, YouTube. It is Monday, March 18th at about 6:45 in the morning. Spring break is over. It really sucks that spring break is over. I was kind of enjoying not having to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to sit outside my husband's store and don't have class till 10. I was kind of enjoying that. And I think I have a test today, and I haven't studied for it. There's a good reason for that, but I haven't studied, I never study. And I make, A's and B's, so it's all good. Anyway, kind of a follow-up to my last video. I believe it was Simply One Cal left a response about it being a good idea to find a job and, possibly even one with insurance that would pay for my surgery. And, real quick, I wanted to say, to you, Simply One Cal, girl, you are awesome. I love your videos. I think you're beautiful. And I look forward to, the videos that I've watched of yours. You're great. I like your videos a lot. Don't ever stop doing them. You're a huge inspiration for me. But having, saying that made me start thinking. And I've decided that when I decide to go seek a job, I'm going to do some research into it and find out what jobs out there have insurance that cover weight loss surgery. I'm not going to settle for just some job. I don't want to work in fast food. I'm too old to be taking orders from a 17-year-old manager. That ain't happening. And I don't want to work in the food industry. I don't want to be around all that greasy, food. I mean, I get, personally, when I go to Walmart that has like a McDonald's at the front, I actually get nauseous walking past that McDonald's because I smell that grease. It's just, it's nasty. Nasty. So I don't want to work in fast food place. I don't want to work at Subway. I want something different. I do. And I didn't even think about finding a job with insurance until she said that. Then it made me think, you know what? I'm not going to settle. I'm going to look for a job that offers insurance. And I'm not going to take the job unless it has insurance that will pay for weight loss surgery. Of course, that's, in May when I'm going to be doing that. I want to finish out this semester anyway, just in case I do decide to go back. I need to have this one finished. Anyway, I was actually going to look for a job over spring break, but I didn't. And the reason why is, one, I'm tired. I'm really tired. If I don't take sleeping pills, I don't sleep. So I'm really tired. And two, my son, my husband was sick. He was coughing and sneezing, not feeling real great. I mean, he was having a hard time working with the way he was feeling. Oh, my nose is running. Excuse me. And my son started talking about he wasn't feeling real great. So I thought, oh, God, I'm sleeping, in between two sick people. Not literally. Like, my son doesn't sleep in our bed, but he has his bed. And then my husband and I have our bed. And I'm in between those two. And I really thought I was going to end up sick. But my husband, he gets over whatever he gets, like colds or whatever it is. He gets over it fairly quick. My son, on the other hand, for like 2 days, he was getting worse and worse and worse, and his throat was bothering him. So I think it was Thursday or Friday. I can't remember what day it was, but it was Thursday or Friday. There's a little emergency room that is just down the street from us, and it's not like a hospital. It's an emergency room that's like inside a clinic, that it's so much quicker than going to a hospital. I mean, I'm not kidding you. From the time we walked in, sat down to fill out paper, got called back, got all his height and weight and everything, and the doctor saw him, and the doctor was a hysterical doctor. Absolutely loved this doctor. By the time we left, had his prescription and everything, it was between 20 and 45 minutes, maybe. I want to say 20 to 30 minutes was more like really how long we were there. We were not there that long at all. And he has an ear infection, which I'm not totally surprised because my son got a lot of ear infections when he was a baby. He was pretty prone to them. So to say that he has an ear infection doesn't surprise me. So we took him home, I took him home. But anyway, went and picked up his prescription. Well, that morning when I woke up, you see I can turn my head, it hurts a little bit, like right in here on my neck, my head, my neck, all the way down my arm. This pain when I turn my head at a certain point. The only reason I can do that is because I've been putting, and this makes me feel old. I have such a hard time with this whole aging thing. This makes me feel old as hell to even admit this, but I've been having to use Bengay and this other stuff they sell at Walmart. It's a lot like Bengay. It's Pomada Dragon or I don't know, something Dragon, which it's a lot stronger than Bengay. We've been putting that on my neck. My husband has. He rubs my neck every night. Between that, a hot shower, and sleeping with this pillow that I have, my neck, I can at least turn my neck today. I can move my arm. That day I could not. I haven't been able to do dishes. I haven't been cleaning. I haven't been doing anything because my whole right side, has just, it's been horrible. I can't move. It is too early in the morning for me. I haven't been able to move without, excruciating pain to my neck. So I don't know what's going on. So I think it was Friday or Saturday. I sat up, I got online, and I started putting my symptoms in. And couldn't really find much of anything that I haven't heard before. Things that need to see a doctor for them. And I don't know if you know anything about Texas or if you live here. You don't have insurance or money. There's no free, clinics here. I'm sure they're there, but they're like certain times of the year or something. There's nothing I can go to right now. I don't have the money for it. It sucks. But, the Tylenol arthritis that I've been taking and the neck rubs have been really helping, but okay, so anyway, Facebook has this "what's your real body age" type quiz, and I don't normally put a lot of stock into those kind of those kind of tests on Facebook, but I thought, what the hell, I'm gonna do it, see what it says. And it probably took me an hour, maybe 45 minutes to get through this test, and I firmly believe this is what's going on with me. Ever since I broke up with my ex and got with my husband, there's been some accidents. We were working out. I think it was about 165 when I met my husband. Our dates consisted of going to the gym and working out. I was eating fairly healthy back then. And I am so sorry, I keep yawning. And one day, I dropped a 45-pound weight on my toe. And I think I've mentioned this in another video before. And then, just things keep happening. Whether it's you can't keep a job, so you can't keep the gym membership, whatever. I've been shot. So that took about a year to bounce back from. Couldn't go to the gym. So, weight has just piled on. Depression has started. And it's just, I haven't lived my normal, healthy routine. So I started reading up on all this stuff that I'm going to do, and I will go into that later. As far as, foods I need to start eating, I need to amp up my protein intake. I'm not eating the right things. I've been, for some reason, drinking full calorie, full sugar soda. Not every day, maybe, you know, maybe 2, at the most 3 times a week, but that's not good. Even 2 or 3 times a week is not good. 1 time a week is not good for me. I don't need it. And then I have been drinking Jack and Coke this week, twice. I did. I drank a like 42-ounce cup with probably the equivalent of 3 shots of Jack Daniels, and the rest with now this was diet soda, but still, I mean, does it matter? Yeah, it doesn't matter if it was diet or not. Jack and Coke, not a good idea. Let's see what else. I don't eat red meat. I was a vegetarian, but I've started reading up on protein, and I do eat chicken and fish now. I've decided, you know, these are things I'm going to have to do after surgery anyway. So I'm going to start making major changes in my diet to, you know, eat the healthy way that I used to. But exercise, I got to start doing it, but I can't just jump back into the gym like I used to. So I have a question. If anybody lives in the Woodlands, Spring, Conroe, Houston, whatever, and you're willing to drive, there is a track outside of my college. I go to Lone Star Montgomery. It's on 242 in the Woodlands. Well, I think I think the address is the Woodlands, but it's, if you're from around this area, you know where I'm talking about. It's behind Walmart. There's a Walmart right there at 242 and 45, and just behind that, going towards 1488, there is a Lone Star Montgomery is on the right-hand side if you're coming from 45. Okay. I'm going to start walking this track every day. I have got to, but here's the thing. I need support to get me through the pain. And something else I've done, I have hidden myself away from the world for like the past, oh gosh, 11 or 12 years now. I've just hidden away from the world. And I gotta stop that. I used to be a very outgoing person. I used to have a lot of friends. You know, of course, my ex had a little bit to do with that in the beginning. But my husband certainly doesn't care if I have friends. So, you know, if you're a guy and you want to come and walk with me just to get some exercise, that's fine. But please know that I'm not seeking a relationship, or I want somebody I can walk, you know, walk the track with. I need support, and I know other people need support. So, if you're interested at all, send me a message here. I will get back to you, give you my number. We'll talk. We'll meet up. We can start, you know, hanging out, going out for coffee. If you're pre-op, it's even better because you're where I'm at and you know what I'm going through. If you're post-op, that's great too, because I've had weight loss surgery before. I know what you're going through there. But everybody needs a friend. You know, somebody. I need to start getting back into society and stop hiding away from the world. And I need to learn that I can trust people. You know, not everybody is going to do something to break my trust. So, if you're friends with me on Facebook, message me there. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, go to Facebook and look me up. It's Misty Taylor. You should recognize my picture. I think it's the same avatar as what's on my YouTube avatar. I think it's the same exact picture. So yeah, if anybody's interested, please message me, and we'll start a little support group, a local support group for pre-op, post-op, plastic surgery, whatever. My husband isn't going to have a problem with anybody coming to meet me at the school, and us, you know, the track's a pretty big track. So I got to take it easy, and walking's good. Walking's good for you. So I hope somebody messages me and wants to hang out and go, you know, walk the track. But so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm kind of been kicked into this ultra feeling good mode. I actually started taking Prozac, and that could be what it is. It could be the Prozac. I I just feel better. Maybe ever since I read that thing, and it's dawned on me, yeah, I got to get out of this. I got to get out of this. So if you're interested, you know how to reach me. Reach me here on Facebook, and I will be more than happy to be your support system. So I look forward to meeting someone, hopefully. And, everybody just try to have a good week. Hope everybody had a great spring break vacation. And if you're going back to school, going back to work, whatever it is you're doing, having surgery today, having it next week, just had it, whatever, you're in the position I'm in. Don't let the frustration get you, because it's been getting me, and I'm done letting it get me. So that's about all I got for now. I gotta head to school, print some stuff out, do some homework, study for a test. So I will see you guys sometime next week or so. But have a great week. Bye.